Hi, this is Maya with Vital Juice, and I'm here with Mark Beyer, and he's going to show me how to engage your butt and hamstring on the spin bike.
So Maya had asked me, as we talked about earlier, if there was anything she could do to help engage some of her muscles on the spin bike instead of just using her quads. And she's worried about her butt getting mushy, remember?
Getting flat.
So yeah, getting flat. So some of the exercises that we did, you want to do those again prior to getting on the spin bike to just engage the muscles. But those are really good to do, during your exercises during the week as well, maybe twice a week, because you really want to build the muscles up, the hamstring and the glute muscles, so that you're not really quad dominant. Okay. So
now, Mark, you were telling me before that actually getting cleats for the spin bike is a good idea if you want to make sure you engage your right muscles.
Exactly. Yeah, it's a good point. So the little funny shoes that you see some of those people wearing in spin class, they're actually pretty beneficial, really beneficial. And you could probably find a pretty reasonable pair for about $45 online or at any store that sells cycling gear. And that's going to really help you engage the hamstrings and the glutes more properly as you pedal during that stroke. Okay. So a couple things to keep in mind actually when you're pedaling is there's a couple zones in the pedal stroke. So if I have you slow down here and stop for me, Maya, think about the zones as a clock on your wall. So at the top you have 12 o'clock, you have 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and 9 o'clock, okay? And you have zone 1 between 12 and 3, zone 2 between 3 and 6, zone 3 between 6 and 9, and zone 4 between 9 and 12, okay? And so in order to engage the hamstrings and the glutes a little bit better, go ahead and pedal all the way up. At about 12 o'clock, you want to actually be pointing the toe downward, okay? And then as you come through zone 1, this is zone 1, you want to drop your heel, okay? And start to drop your heel down about 10% below 10% below the pedal. And then pull through zone 3 to zone 6, okay? So you're actually going to be using hamstring on the downstroke as well, okay? And then as you pull up through, you want to think about scraping gum off the bottom of your shoe. Okay, so you point that toe back down and you're scraping the gum off the bottom of your shoe, so now you're really pulling up through the upward portion of your pedal stroke. Okay, so go ahead and give us a couple rotations. Good, good, exactly like that. So there's also something called dead spots in your pedal stroke, and you can figure that out by taking one of your feet out of the cleats and just hanging that leg off to the side and pedaling with one foot. You'll actually find dead spots in your pedal stroke where you have to work on certain muscles and becoming more smooth and efficient. Does that help? How do you feel?
Yeah, definitely. I can definitely feel my legs engaging more.
Oh, one last thing. I forgot about this. One last thing is to set up on your bike. Your hips should be at a 45-degree angle. Okay, if you're sitting straight up, if your seat is too close to your handlebars and you're sitting straight up, you can't engage your glutes properly. So make sure you're leaning over at about a 45-degree angle as well. Cool.
Yeah, thank you so much, Mark. This is Maya from Vital Juice. This is Mark Beyer. Thank you.
Thanks.